Hey chess friends! Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we dive into one of the most legendary battles in chess history, the game of the century. And get this, one of the players was only 13 years old. Yep, 13-year-old Bobby Fischer took on American master Donald Byrne in 1956. Byrne was experienced, calm, and respected, and Fischer was the young wizard nobody fully understood yet. This game became famous not just for great moves, but for wild tactics, bold sacrifices, and one moment so stunning that spectators actually gasped. The game begins: knight to f3, knight to f6, pawn to c4, pawn to g6, knight to c3, bishop to g7. Both sides develop calmly. Fischer fianchettos his bishop, putting it on that long diagonal where it becomes super powerful. Pawn to d4, Fischer castles, bishop to f4, pawn to d5. Then queen to b3, Fischer captures with pawn takes c4, tempting the queen forward. Byrne replies queen takes c4, and Fischer plays pawn to c6. Pawn to e4, knight to d7, rook to d1, knight to b6, queen to c5, bishop to g4. Byrne's queen is wandering a bit. Fischer's bishop pins a knight and increases pressure. Then comes the first shocker. Byrne plays bishop to g5, and Fischer answers with knight to a4. A wild move, he parks his knight deep in enemy territory and practically begs white to take it. Queen to a3, Fischer captures with knight takes c3, Byrne replies pawn takes c3, and Fischer hits back with knight takes e4. He's giving up material to rip open lines toward white's king. Bishop takes e7, queen to b6, bishop to c4, and Fischer delivers another punch with knight takes c3. His pieces are activating like fireworks. And now, the immortal moment. Bishop to c5, Fischer plays rook to e8 check, the king steps to f1, and then Fischer drops bishop to e6. He offers his queen. A brilliant idea that stunned everyone. Byrne accepts, bishop takes b6. Fischer immediately replies bishop takes c4 check. This starts a sequence of checks known as a windmill, where Fischer keeps gaining material. We get a loop of knight checks: king to g1, knight to e2 check, king to f1, knight takes d4 check, king to g1, knight to e2 check. The knight dances while picking up pieces. After this whirlwind, Fischer has gained so much material from the queen's sacrifice that he's actually ahead. And he keeps squeezing. Byrne plays queen to b4, Fischer responds rook to a4. Then queen takes b6, and Fischer plays knight takes d1, grabbing a rook and tightening his grip. Pawn to h3, rook takes a2, king to h2, knight takes f2, the attack continues. Rook to e1, rook takes e1, queen to d8 check, bishop to f8, Fischer calmly defends. Knight to e1, bishop to d5, knight to f3, knight to e4, queen to b8, pawn to b5. White tries to resist, but Fischer keeps improving everything. Pawn to h4, pawn to h5, knight to e5, king to g7. King to g1, bishop to c5 check, king to f1, knight to g3 check. The king is running out of squares. King to e1, bishop to b4 check, king to d1, bishop to b3 check, king to c1, knight to e2 check, king to b1, knight to c3 check. And finally, king to c1, Fischer plays rook to c2 checkmate. A beautiful finish. Fischer's coordinated pieces create a perfect net. A stunning masterpiece from a 13-year-old prodigy. Including one of the greatest queen sacrifices ever played. If you enjoyed this beginner-friendly breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and comment which classic game I should explore next. Thanks for watching.